Good day, sunshine. Good day. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked old witch, that witch is dead. Ding dong, that wicked bitch is dead. Hi ho, the dairy-o, singing high, singing low. Let them know that Lori Lightfoot lost. Hey, how cool is that? Did you guys see that? Yeah, I mean, I saw it late last night, but then I watched a lot of the videos this morning. It's really cool. I'm happy to see that, man. Yeah, what a vile and despicable human being that woman is. I mean, what a horrible thing that she did to that city, that once great city. And so, yeah, it's nice to see her go. But, I mean, nothing's going to change. They just voted in, they're just going to vote in another Democrat, but it's not going to be that fucking bitch. It's so nice to see that bitch gone. Fucking hated that bitch. She said and did some fucking horrible shit, didn't she? What a fucking scumbag she was. I mean, she was really a dirtbag. We're gonna go today to the deli. So it's a beautiful day. We're trying this. Look at it's me, guys. I don't know if this is working. I've got this thing on the back of the camera. I can't see what you guys see. Anyway, look. It's a beautiful morning. So we had like a storm the last couple days. But it's not really a storm. It's the San Francisco storm. It means it lasts like 45 minutes, and then it's just like foggy. It's all gone. I got up this morning to a slew of videos showing that crestfallen gremlin, that fucking Beetlejuice looking bitch. And so I look out the window and it's just not a cloud in the sky. And I mean, it's chilly, but chilly here is 52 degrees. I know you're like, fuck you, Meyer. Chilly, we thought you were gonna say it was 35. No. Pretty much earliest spot in the morning is probably about 50 this morning, about 50, but it feels cold because it's part of the privilege that comes with living in California. You become privileged if you live here. It just happens. Lohan Coup Beverage, distributed by Erba Enterprises, San Francisco. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know what it was. A little box. Anyway, yeah, so to me, because I've lived here pretty much my entire life, 50 degrees is cold here. This is a really nice front yard. I really like this. I like the driveway that's all this stone, and then I really like that statue of Kali Ma. Did you guys see it? It kind of looked like Kali Ma, like Temple of Doom, maybe? Oh, that's nice. I don't usually walk this route, and I don't think I've ever noticed that little wave on the sidewalk before. Now, I used to come this way all the time back when I wore younger man's shoes. And when I wore a younger man's shoes, I used to ride a skateboard every day. And I used to skateboard right through this neighborhood, my route. I used to come right around this corner, right here. But not anymore. I don't ride the skateboard, and I don't come over here anymore. I remember that. I remember where it said Ollie. I used to see that all the time. All right, this is a really fun spot. You can kind of see it's smooth. Look at it. Isn't that nice? Anyway, let's go in here and get a cup of coffee. And let's see here. Wow, that's nice. I like that. What is that? A Jeep Defender? Land Rover. Jeep. What the hell am I talking about? It's a Land Rover. It's like a $100,000 truck. It's beautiful. All right. Hi. Can I get a large coffee?
Absolutely. Would you like any cream for that as well?
Yes, please. And the sugar's over here.
Sugar is over there, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's the morning going? All right?
It's great. It's beautiful. The weather's fantastic out there today. Yeah. Not a cloud in the sky.
Like yesterday.
What's that?
Nothing compared like yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Right overnight. It's perfect. I love it when it happens like that.
Yeah.
We wake up and there's no clouds.
Exactly.
Can I get a pack of Camel Blue also?
Yeah, you're gonna do like the light blue, right?
Camel. Yeah.
Awesome. That'll be all for you today.
That's it.
And then $16. Right on
Oh.
here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go, sir.
No, I don't need it.
All right, thank you. Have a
Have a
nice
good day, buddy.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
All right.
What's up, fish?
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? What's been going on?
Everybody okay?
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
Great kids are good?
Yeah, Nicole's expecting a baby in a couple months.
Really? Another one?
Yeah, little girl.
That is so cool.
They were just here.
They got one each. I don't see them.
They were just here a couple weekends ago.
We keep missing each other.
How you been, man?
I've been great.
The place looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really nice in here. Everything, I don't know what you changed.
Yeah, just cleaning it up, you know.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna look better in a couple months.
I'm into the danger zone. Look at this surf wax. I have some of this at home. This is their brand of surf wax. I would get some, but I don't even need any because I've got a couple brand new ones at home that I never used yet.
Burrito again?
Take care, Phil. It was good to see you, brother.
All right, you too. Thank you. One breakfast burrito with bacon, please.
Right into the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Danger zone. Both my kids used to work at this deli for years. And the guy that owns this place, I've known him for years and years, even before my kids worked here. That's how my kids got the job. This place is called the Sunset. That's why it says proudly serving the sunset since 1987. I really like this painting. This painting is pretty new, like maybe the last 4 years. It has a beautiful painting of Phil right here. That's the guy who owns this place that I was talking to inside there. Looks just like him. Dead ringer. Anyway, Phil's from the neighborhood, and his store used to be owned by his parents. Look at this place, man. It's freaking picture perfect. It's like a dream this morning. We're gonna look at that left right there. I don't know if you guys can see that wave, but it's like really big and perfect right there at the end of the street. Oh, let's look at this guy. So you're wondering, who is this? What the heck? Is there a giant fiberglass dachshund dressed like a chef in the middle of your street, Meyer? Yeah, there is. That's the Doggy Diner sign. That's a historical landmark. So panning over to the right, 1 block down there on the corner, used to be a very famous location. It used to be a place called the Doggy Diner. And you can look it up if you want. There's pictures of it probably online. Anyway, the Doggy Diner was I think it was 24-hour chain restaurant. There was maybe 3 different locations within the city. And this location, I'm pretty sure, was a 24-hour location that you could come and you could get like pancakes and eggs. It's kind of like Waffle House, but a California beach version. And it was closed down probably in the early 70s. We're out. What the heck is going on here? There we go. That's pretty close. All right. I'm almost done with my first cigarette of the day, and I'm drinking my coffee that I got here that they made for me, which is a new thing. Didn't used to have that. Like you saw where I set the phone down and I showed you that surf wax. That used to be an entire coffee station where you would ask for a large, and Phil would just give you a cup. Then you would make your own, whatever you wanted, however you wanted it. But now he has a new crew, completely new employees in there that I'd never seen before. All of them. We're definitely going to go down there this morning. It's always possible that, somehow that someone is watching this video and they find it entertaining, and maybe they've never even, it's kind of like it's like buying a comic book, an issue of an old comic for the first time and just jumping into the middle of the story. So it's possible somebody's watching this video for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I don't mean to call you stupid, whoever you are out there watching this, but it's hardly entertainment. But if somebody thinks that they think this is cool and they don't realize that we're a hop and a skip and a jump from the water, we'll just show them right now. Let's head down. Let's head on down. My favorite pizza joint. Obviously they're not open at 8 o'clock in the morning, but this is it. This is the best pizza place in the neighborhood. I know it doesn't look like much. It's teeny tiny. It's the best joint by far. Oh, there's a Doggy Diner. This used to be the location of the Doggy Diner, which is now the Java Beach Cafe. But there he is right there. And he's glorious. Doesn't he look beautiful from this angle? He looks great. I wish he was still here. I like the painting on the outside of this building. It looks nice. That looks beautiful. That's beautiful. I've never even noticed that. That's fairly new. Isn't that nice, you guys? That looks pretty to me, man. I think that's cool. Oh, yes. You guys want to do this? You guys want to experience life? First person. Delving into the deep. I paid my dues, my curtain call. They gave me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. And I thank you all. But it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. And I never lose. We are the champions, my friend. So look at this. This is just like wildly growing succulents. They're all just wildly growing here, right on the outside of the nursery, which is cool, I think. All right, here's this freaking multi-bazillion-dollar condo complex, and wow, people moved in. Holy shit! So, you know, for the longest time there was nobody living in here. But I can tell that it looks like people live inside here now. Which is new. Like within the last month. I was just down here. Maybe just a couple weeks ago. And yeah, well, it's the same down on the bottom floor. But up there I saw it looked like some of these are occupied. But then there's also building trucks still here, anvil builders. So they're still completely working on it. So, it's going to be called the Westerly. The sign is down. Now selling retail space. They want to have a gym here and maybe a market. Doesn't really look very inviting. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live here. Like if I had $4 million to burn, I don't think I would buy a condo. I don't know. Because that's what that is. That's like a $4 million condo right there. Like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $4 million. Not bullshitting. This building too looks pretty empty. And it is also very expensive, I'm sure. All of these. And keep in mind we are like 60 yards from the water right now. So this is very expensive prime real estate. Alright, so the entire highway is closed. You guys see this? This is called the Great Highway. This is the road that separates the Pacific Ocean and California. Right? This is like the last road before you get to the beach. And it kind of runs, in a way, all the way down to Mexico. There's a version of this that goes all the way down. They used to call it Highway 1. The Pacific Coast Highway. Still exists, but it has changed since how it was originally. Oh, it's freaking perfect this morning. Look at how beautiful this place is, you guys. Look at this. There's nobody surfing this morning, but if I was in the right mood and in the right surfing shape, I would be out. Even though it looks kind of blown out, there are waves in certain spots, like where I'm looking right here. And this could still be really fun, like on a long soft top or even on a boogie board, this would be a lot of fun. You're just coming in and going back out and just going fast and having fun. Some fins help. Some swim fins, if you've got a boogie board, really are essential here, but I mean, it makes it really fun and easy. But I'm almost 60 years old now, and even though I have a desire to do all of this, I do know that whenever I do it, I'm sore for about a week afterwards, because I don't ever do it every day like I used to, and keep up with it and stay focused and make it a part of my daily routine. Right now, the part of my daily routine that is the most regular is getting up, going and getting coffee at the liquor store, sometimes getting cigarettes, and then that's basically it. Oh no, I make a video. While I do all those things I just described, I usually shoot a video or two. And that's kind of like my most productive part of the day these days. So, but I do have, a short-term attainable goal list that I would recommend for everybody to have ready at all times. It really helps you to feel productive when you can slowly add into your day more and more of these attainable goals to achieve. It's kind of interesting, like somebody put like a basket on the top of these trees and almost looks like an octopus. Remember yesterday we did that thing about the octopus? This little guy, he's cute. And so yeah, it looks like an octopus. Then over here it looks like some stuff has been piled up. A couple days ago, I didn't mention it, but there was a guy down here that had a big wheeled cart, and he was just a civilian. He was not anybody that worked for the city or the state or the parks. He had a big wheeled wooden cart with big gnarly off-road type wheels, and it was big. I mean, this cart was about 6 feet long and about 3 or 4 feet wide. Anyway, he had it loaded with wood. This is cool. This looks like a boat frame, kind of. Anyway, he had it loaded with wood. Lots of different types of pieces that it was clear that he intended on using. Like 4x4s, 6x6s, posts. He had a whole bunch of stuff. And he had some straps that he had it all strapped down with. He was pulling it and moving it, and he was doing okay, but he was meeting some resistance, and I asked him if he needed some help. And he said, "No, thank you so much, though." He even said, "This isn't my first rodeo." He said, "I've been doing it for a while, but thank you for offering to help." Then I told him, "Thank you for cleaning up the beach and taking this wood." And he said it was his pleasure. So he's doing something with the wood, so that was nice. Wow, look at this big pile of wood. So once again, if you're new to this channel, this wood is all new as well. So this wood didn't ever used to be at this beach. This used to be just a clear beach, just sand and those ice plants that you see, and barely even any rocks here. Just shells and sand. Well then that big storm hit, I guess about a month ago. The thing that hit the coast of California, and it washed all of this busted up pieces, all of this wood came out of the ocean, washed up onto our beach. And as you can see, if you kind of look in every direction, you don't see any trees like these. These trees came off of some mountains across the way, and the ocean carried these trees. The current, all this busted up wood came through the ocean across from the mountains and landed on our beach when that big storm hit. And that's basically it. So it's been here for, I would say, about a month. I can't remember exactly. Maybe about a month. Maybe a little longer. And yeah, that's the story. Even all these, little pieces that you see, all this shit, none of this was here before. This is just supposed to be sand. Fascinating, isn't it? at this guy's long beak. See? These guys are cool. Do you guys see these guys with these long beaks? It's so difficult for me to tell what you guys are seeing. And that's because it's really bright and sunny here, and the sunlight shines right on the face of the screen on the camera, so it's difficult for me to see, what you guys see. But there are these birds. There's the regular birds, I guess, which are the sandpipers, and there are these larger birds with these big, long, curled beaks. Do you see them? I don't even know what these birds are. I really don't. I'm gonna have to look these guys up. Aren't they cool? Look at them sticking their beaks deep into the sand to eat like bugs. Like they're like, what they're eating are little sand bugs that are like little horseshoe crabs. That's how I would describe them. They're really small, and they can see the bubbles of air coming up that are teeny tiny. That's how I think that this guy's got a limp. So that's how I think that they can detect where the animals that they're eating or trying to eat are. They can feel them under there, either by movement or sight. I don't even know, but look at him. See, he's going to town. He's really, I hope you guys can see this, but he's really trying to dig underneath there and get some bugs. Friggin' National Geographic up in this piece this morning. I don't have a backyard. You guys know that. I don't have a backyard. This is my backyard. Well, this is both my front yard and my backyard. And it's kind of that way for the whole neighborhood or the whole city, is how I would describe it. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's accurate, but it kind of seems accurate in a way. So a lot of people are city dwellers here. Well, obviously everyone is. But they like to come down here because it's so, you just saw, you can hop and a skip and a jump and you can be right in nature. Look at how close these guys are letting me get. Here comes the water, boys.